my savior. Keeping that touch with my hater. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. On the gram, don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to being rich when your inside's poor? Is it this, but you don't want to see more? You want to see more, but you only see soul. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no...
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your New Orleans Saints?
On the Tampa sideline, it's head coach Todd Bowles. This guy's looking to get back to 500 as they come in at 3-4 on the year. On the other sideline, it is the head coach of the Saints. His team fell on the road last week trying to turn things around in front of the home folks here. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. Off we go from the Superdome. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
You just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job of keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, this thing's within one score. They're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week. And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good offense. It'll bring up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Baker. They'll look to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. 3rd and long. That's Ibuka in motion. Throwing is Mayfield. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down. So on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Saints led out by the rookie, Tyler Shough. Interesting story. Off injured in college. The 3rd quarterback drafted out of Louisville with pick 40. Greg, he is now the QB for New Orleans.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 15 yards on the catch and run for the 1st down.
First and 10 at the
To the air
38-yard line.
is shot. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
14 more yards.
These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Etienne. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Second and 10.
On the play. Brings up second and 10 at the Bucs' 48-yard line.
Now Shuck. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up third and 2.
Throwing is Shuck. He's got his man. That's Olave. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
To throw is Shuck. This one complete right side. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
The Saints
A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down.
13-yard line.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Throwing again, Shuck. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. For the receiver, couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down. The air once more. Shuck. And he's in. Touchdown Saints. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
Like we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Not going for 2, they'll kick the point after. It's up and through. And the Saints will take a 7-0 lead. before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, as his guys head back out for their next possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. On 1st down, here's Irving. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and
8. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll find the rookie out of Ohio State and Mecca Ibuka. It'll be a pickup of 10. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They go play action with Mayfield. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 4-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Flushed to his left. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass, nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner, picks up the 1st down.
A give. This is Irving. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle. Going to stop this here for injury. One of the Buccaneers is down. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 7. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
10 yards.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
It's 2nd and 8.
We are through one. 7-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. On to the second. Buccaneers in possession of the football. They've got a 2nd and 8 coming up. To throw is Mayfield. Quick slant into the hands of Ibuka. And he's into the end zone. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His 4th TD grab of the season.
When you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game folds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
The game at 7.
For all time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Here is Bell on the return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. The Saints offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there.
Let's go.
The drive begins with a carry from Etienne. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ready up.
Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Throw left side. That's Johnson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
1st and 10.
He'll look to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will score! Touchdown, New Orleans. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point is up and through. The Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. Before he gets out on defense, here is Justin Reed to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The handoff, it's Irvin. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and
2. Here's Irvin. And his momentum completely stopped there. Picked up, thrown down for a loss.
But after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Here's Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otten. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second down. Mayfield. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just. Just tad short.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
It's going to be third. They need 1. They'll run with Irving. And he is going to have a Buccaneers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on 3rd and 1.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Brings up second and 3.
Second down and 3. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We're back to New Orleans after this. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. On the RPO, they'll get this to Ibuka. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. The tight end going in motion to the left. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. First down and more inside the 15. And he's in! Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here is Bell on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. The Saints offense ready to take over possession of the football. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns. But still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on first down. Chuck. The coverage right there. And it's knocked away. Incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice ball.
Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. Talk things over before third down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete.
I like the fact that they took a shot on 3rd and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the 4th down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up 4th and a mile.
The Bucs offense and their running back Bucky Irving ready to hit the field again. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Throwing is Mayfield. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Mayfield to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 33 yards. They'll come up here 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And this takes him into the red zone. He's blocked down inside the 20-yard line.
Complete to Emeka Ibuka. A gain of 14. First down, Tampa Bay.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Back to the left side and taken in by 2. And they'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Baker to throw.
10-yard line.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Emeka Ibuka. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here is Bell on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Saints offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10. Now Shuck. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Shuck. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. Flush to his right, and that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our trip around the NFL starts.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. From the 41, here's 2nd and 2.
Second and 2 at the 41-yard line.
They'll run it once more with Etienne. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Here's 1st and 10.
Good for the Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 41.
To throw is Shuck. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up
from the 35, here's 2nd and 4.
35-yard line.
Throwing is Shuck. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson. And he gets marked out of bounds, but inside the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 32 yards. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Etienne is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The extra point is good, and the Saints will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Todd Bowles there, the Bucs head coach, and his guys head back out for their next possession. Both these offenses have been informal. Is the defense going to show up? Can anybody come up with a stop? All tied here in this third quarter, and it's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. The throw on the run is complete, and they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
41-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They go play action with Mayfield. Diggs on the reception. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
A run with Gainwell. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 25.
First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a first down.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
So I really like the decision here that you're going to throw the ball to one of your big tight ends, but it's the personnel grouping that you do it out of. Bring as many big bodies onto the field as possible, stay with the passing game, and you're able to find one of those big tight ends for a first down.
On play action, Mayfield. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. So that's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Saints 21.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Here is Bell on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. They'll go play action here with Chuck. That's swung out to ETN. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Now a handoff. ETN. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A pickup of 14 on that ball. It's good for a Saints first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now whistles here, and a penalty. Looks like somebody moved early up front. Looking to throw. Here is Shuck. Got it into the hands of Olave.
Chris Olave. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 11 at their 49-yard line.
Hawk 70.
Shuck to throw on second down. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Johnson. And they'll take this down inside the 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Right back to Johnson. He's got it again. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second and 2 at the Bucs' 23-yard line.
The air once more. Shuck. That is caught at the 3. And he will get into the end zone. Jawan Johnson. Touchdown Saints. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Baker Mayfield and the Bucs ready to get back to work. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 9. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That's over the middle and caught by Ibuka. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up third and 4.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup with 5, but it will keep the drive going. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10 now from the 36. Baker to throw. That is brought in by Ibuka. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Gainwell. There he goes, inside the 30. What a run, he brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line.
4 yards.
25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Buccaneers.
Baker going to give it to Irvin. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Second and 6.
They face second down and 7. Throwing is Baker. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
A loss of 6 yards.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive. And what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack.
And he's in. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He knocks it through, and the Buccaneers will go up by 7.
Buccaneers 35, Saints 28.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Here is Bell on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Now, Shuck. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a 1st down to go with him.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and a yard. To throw is Shuck. This one on target to Olave. And he is out of bounds down at the 21. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. To the air is Shuck. Now a short one caught by the tight end, Johnson. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll run it here with Etienne. Powering forward. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense and Emeka Egbuka set to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with 1st down. Mayfield to throw. That's complete to Diggs. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. From the 33, here's second down and 4.
At the 33-yard line.
To throw is Mayfield. He'll go right back to Diggs. He's got it again. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's fourth down. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Saints offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. They'll come up for first and 10. Throwing is shot. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
They'll come up now for second down. Now they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third and 1.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flats. It's going to be fourth down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
They'll indeed go, and it is shut. That is incomplete. How they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. They'll stick to the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll keep it on the ground. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line. Saints going to use their second timeout. Talk things over before third down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away. And he's taken down. New Orleans, third and final timeout, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. So we get to a pressure kick, and here's Chase McLaughlin. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Here is Bell on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So Chris Olave and the rest of the Saints offense getting ready for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Let's go.
From the gun, it's Shuck. That's swung out to ETN. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. 1st down, New Orleans.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. Now a screen set up for ETN. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play.
And he's in! Touchdown Saints. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. Point after try forthcoming. His kick is good. Saints have taken a 4-point advantage.
Saints 42, Buccaneers 38.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This returnable from the 4. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Pass is caught left side. That's Parkinson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as it comes with a minute 4 left to go in the game. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. The throw pulled in by Parkinson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. On 1st down is Mayfield. Left side, he's got Ibuka. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
He's going to tuck it and go. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the 1st down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And, Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ball game.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here is Bell on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. The Saints offense and Travis Etienne set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. The right side to Olave. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35.
It's a gain of 14
Catch
yards.
number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
They'll try again here. It's second and 10. Chuck. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Rosebud.
So often it just comes down to decision-making, and while you understand there's going to be ups and downs and ebbs and flows anytime you're dealing with a young rookie quarterback, the reality is he wants to play well here at home. Maybe he's pressing a little bit, but he wants his fans at his home crowd to be behind him and support him. That's going to come. That's going to be all in due time. But here today, he's got to worry about just play well and execute at the quarterback position. Everything else will take care of itself.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So a win here for the visiting Bucks. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.